live. We are live. We are live, guys. We are live. We are live. What's up? Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to another show, man. Yes, people. What's going on? Welcome to the live. Wait for some people to come into the chat this morning. Wait for some people to come in the chat, guys. Wait for some people to come in the chat. Good morning. Good morning. How's everyone doing this morning, guys? How's everyone doing this morning? Welcome to YARDCHAT, guys. The first time, make sure you press like, share, and subscribe to the platform. I appreciate it very much. And we are live. Welcome, guys. And welcome to Saturday Vibes, guys. Saturday Vibes. Welcome to Saturday Vibes. Real talk, Saturday Vibe with YARDCHAT this morning. How's everyone doing? We're going to wait for some people to come on, man. And we're just going to have a real talk this morning. You know what I mean? Down to earth. Just talk about a lot of different things. You know what I mean? And it's not easy, man. It's not easy in this life today. How's everything going? You know what I mean? Sometimes it's depressing, man. And if you're not strong, you know, you get swallowed up by the negativity, guys. And wait for some people to come in the chat. Wait for some people to come in the chat this morning. It's 9:11, 1:30 in the live. Welcome to the live, guys. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Yes, people, what's going on? Yes, guys, what's going on? What's going on? I guess YouTube is telling people that we are live. We are live. So we're going to give it a couple minutes for people to come into the live this morning. Man, people, it's just a rough day, man. Everything is just rough, guys. Rough. I'm tired. I'm just frustrated with everything. How everything going presently. Just, you know, everything is just rough, man. It was rough this morning, but you know what I mean. What can we do, man? We just gotta stay positive. You know, keep God in the mix. Because sometimes, you know, you get up in the morning, man, you know, you just, like this morning, people, let me tell you, man, you know what I mean? I don't have a lot of friends. I don't have a lot of friends. I don't, you know, in like associates, people I have associate, but I don't have a lot of friends, man, because let me tell you something, people, on this journey, in this life, you know, you don't get, you know, you don't get to meet, I used to not to meet, but have a real good friend, someone you can rely on. And even, you know what I mean, even with marriage too, sometimes marriage is not, you know, the best situation, but you in it because you in it. You know, you feel it's better to be in it than out of it. Let me tell you, man, it's, you know, hello, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to the live. Good welcome to the live, guys. Welcome to the live. Good morning, good morning, good morning, plays. Colin, Play, and Gabby, that's welcome to the chat, guys. Make sure you press the button, press the like button, guys, so the video engage. Good morning, Lion. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to the live, Lion Tribe. Good morning, guys. Welcome to the chat. Yeah, man. So this morning, man, I'm just gonna share. You're in America? Yes, I am. I'm in America. I'm not streaming from Jamaica. I'm from New York, Staten Island, streaming live. How are you? Why you ask that question, Gabby? Why you ask that question? Because of my hat? Because I said the YARDCHAT hat is YARDCHAT. That's why you're saying where I'm streaming from. Yes, from America. So how you doing? Where you from? Where you from, Gabby? Where you guys from in the chat? Lion Tribe. Where you guys from? Are you guys in the New York area? Out of state? You know what I mean? We just having a Saturday vibes this morning, man, and real talk about, you know what I mean, just being real, man, real talk. I'm just tired. Sometimes, you know what I mean, you know, you get frustrated with situation, especially, Yes, it's morning for me. Oh, you from Romania? Oh my God. Good morning, good night. It's morning here. It's 9:15 in the morning. You from Romania? Welcome to YARDCHAT. I appreciate you coming from all the way from around the world. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you for joining YARDCHAT this morning. Thank you. Make sure you give the video a like so the video go in the algorithm, so video could engage. So what what brought you here this morning? Someone from Romania. We get people from Germany, we get people from Brazil, we get people from the it's 3 p.m. for me. Wow, guess what? It's 9:15 New York time right now. So it's a good time. It's a good time that you came on and everything is good. Welcome, Gabby. Welcome to your chat, everyone. Welcome, Gabby, to the live. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you. I appreciate you take your precious time out to join me. That's why, when I come on these platforms, man, I appreciate it, the people. You know what I mean? I appreciate your guys. Your English is pretty good. I don't know if my English is good, but I still have to study. Yes, you have to study. Study yourself to be approved. I appreciate you coming this morning, but yeah, so far so far you sound right. Oh, it's 9. Yes, good morning. Roller coaster. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. Thanks for joining me, guys. I appreciate it, man. You guys make me feel good, man. Cause sometimes, like this morning, man, I'm just down. My mom passed away on Tuesday of this week, and I don't know how I feel, man. To be honest, I don't know how I feel. What I mean. I experienced my father died. What I mean. My sister died. My brother died. Yeah, you're gonna go to America? Yeah, man, come to America. What I mean. Land of opportunity. Um, they have good things here and they have bad things here, just like everywhere else in the world. What I mean. But what I mean. A lot of things in this country is not what it seemed to be. Thank you, I appreciate it. So yeah, what I mean. Yeah, my mom, man. She passed, man, and I don't know, man. I don't know, people. I just some people. I mean, I don't know, man. I just don't know how I feel, guys. I don't know how to explain it. I just don't know. What I mean, it's. I mean, I work in the health field, so I know, the profession, things behind it. She didn't have no complications. She wasn't sick. She wasn't in no pain. She just died from old age, guys. Old age. And after I finish school, high school, I'm going to the Institute of Physics and then to America. Wow, yeah, man. So I hope you who left in your family. Who left my family? Well, my oldest brother died. My oldest sister passed. My mother died. My father died. My father died when he was 92, and that was like a couple years ago. My mother was 95 when she died, and I'm not upset. They live a very long life, prosperous life. And I mean, I can't be selfish and say, oh, they deserve. No, what I mean? They live their life, guys. 92 and 95 years old, guys, that's a long time to live. Yeah, my sister, man. Yeah, what I mean? My sister was the one supposed to take care of my mom, and she died from COVID. So my other sister, she moved down to Atlanta years ago, bought a house. She sold her house, and she bought another house. She bought like a townhouse, not like a ranch house, flat where my mom. So my mom came back up like a couple months ago. She said she had to come to New York. And she had things she had to do. She had to finish up some things. She had to come to New York. So she came to New York and, everything was good. Then she went back down. Then my sister called me. Oh, she had to take mom to the hospital. Something with her breathing. And, but when the doctor checked her out, we already did all the paperwork, guys. We already did all the paperwork. She's a DNR, do not resuscitate, do not resuscitate. What I mean? People don't understand when a person that age and you want to say, oh, let them not be DNR. People, when they do DNR, that will actually do more damage than helping them. You know, they would save them, but they wind up being broken ribs, fractured. You know. So I told my mom, said she want to go with that. So you know, the last weeks of her life, you know what I mean, and she didn't suffer, man. The last couple weeks of her life, my sister called me. You know, every time my sister called me, man, I'm like, you know, you get that, you know, nerve, you know, like someone, you know, like you're getting bad news. And Tuesday when she called me, man, I knew it. You know what I mean? The funny thing on Tuesday, man, I was doing a video which out on Instagram. I had an interview with a lady, interview with Angie, the shop and the sneaker room, you know, on Staten Island. I did an interview. It's on Instagram. I'm gonna put it on YouTube too. And you know, it went well. You know, what how many years ago? My mom, she had a stroke maybe like 3 years ago, but she wasn't. It wasn't like a bad stroke. Well, a stroke's a stroke. But when she had a stroke, she could still walk, still talk, still use the bathroom, still do everything on her own. You know, but she needs assistance. But you know what I mean? You know, at 95 years old, man, you know, you expect she's not going to live forever when, you know, our body's old, you know, organ is getting old. So the doctor said, you know, she's old. And so we put her on comfort care for the last 3, 4 weeks and she passed. You know, she passed on Tuesday, you know. My sister, she passed. So, you know, thank God she didn't suffer. She didn't have no type of complications like diabetes, heart problems, all of that. She just died in her sleep, guys. So, you know what I mean? I don't know how I feel, man. I'm relieved that she, you know, because she the last couple of days I spoke, she said, "Oh, I'm tired. I'm just tired. I'm waiting on the Lord. I'm waiting on the Lord." You know what I mean? But man, let me tell you, there were some other things that happened prior before that, man. You know, some issue, man. It was some traumatizing issue that someone, you know, we was on the phone for like 12 hours. No, sorry, FaceTime, about 6 hours, 5 to 6 hours on FaceTime. This person went through a lot of trauma, man, and telling me what happened, and it was so to the point where police have to get involved. I had to call police because certain things happen, you know, to underage kids, and when a grown up is supposed to be there looking out for the kids and make sure the kids are okay, the grown up look the other way and let other people, you know, abuse their kids, traumatize their kids, and it was known, man. It wasn't for 25 years, guys. I didn't, you know what I mean. And I kind of blame myself too in a certain way because I believe I should have been more. You know, I tried to get custody. I did. I went above and beyond. I bought phones for my, you know, keep in contact. But you know, when you have a next party who is not, say, like, have empathy and sympathize and, you know, with the situation, but they make it more and more and more and more difficult. And and that is where it's right now, man. And unfortunately, that person that was trapped in the middle, I mean, you know, I feel bad for that person because she's the one that don't know if she's coming and going. She's the one being labeled. People, it's a lot, man. It's a lot. It's a lot that, you know. So sometimes I come on here and I speak, you know, outlet, man, because sometimes you got to get these things out, man. You got to get these things out, and I'm just tired. You know when you feel like you're not getting no support, you know, for nothing, nothing. No, it's instead of you get support, you get more and more negative vibes from people who's supposed to be say they care about you or they're looking out for you. It's not like that, you know what I mean? You know, even even in, you know, I had nothing to do with my mom's death, you know what I mean? I was feeling like that for a while, you know what I mean? But I know what it is, you know what I mean? I know what it is, guys. But you know, it's good when you realize there's an issue, there's a problem. Not say an issue, but certain things that you got to take care of, man. And let me tell you, that's why I don't have a lot of friends, guys. I have a problem with trusting people. I don't trust people easily. I don't because of certain things. You know what I mean? My antenna is always up, always second guess, looking at people, make sure. You know what I mean? I mean, because you know when people come in your life, man, and they make it you know, an indent to your life, it stays. You're gonna remember those things, you know what I mean? Especially when someone come and just dump, you know, life trauma on you. You know, you become the dumpy. You know, you get dumped on, and you hear like, wow, and you don't even know if you're coming or going, and all this trauma is being dumped on you. And don't forget, man, you also have your personal thing that you're dealing with in your life. You know what I mean? And the thing that people don't understand, you know, it's not easy in today's world, man. It's not easy. There's a lot of mental issues. I'm not saying I have mental issues, you know, but when you have issues that you're aware of and problem that you didn't resolve, you know, I mean, due to certain situation, you know, it's always popping up. It's always popping up in your life. And I'm tired, man. I'm tired of fake people. I'm tired of fake friends. I'm tired of people who say they want to support you, but they don't. They're only there for what they could get, what you could give them. I am tired. I said to myself today, man, enough is enough. I am not. I put it this way: if you don't support me in certain things, I'm not going to support you guys because I have a dream too, just like you have a dream. And if we can't work on a dream together, well, it'll make no sense for me even put an effort. And I am tired. I am sick and tired of everything. Put it this way: I'm tired. Tired. I don't want, you know, I don't want to be bothered with people. Even when I went to work last night, I was just saying to myself because I didn't want to be bothered. I don't want to be bothered with people. People are phony. Even let me tell you something. Even if you're in a relationship for years and years with people, your wife, your husband, your boyfriend, whatever it is, people are not real. Because in a time of need, when you need people, they show their real color, and that's how I look. You know what I mean? I judge people for what the vibes they put out. If you put out a certain vibes, I don't like it. I stay away from you. And now I'm telling a lot of people, I'm not going to support a lot of people no more. I'm not. I'm done. I'm not. I'm going to be ghost. I'm going to be ghost, guys, because it's not fair. You know, you put all your effort out. You know, put all your effort out trying to, you know, do the right thing, but people don't realize what you're trying to do. They think that, oh, you know what I mean, and you know one of the worst things you do a person is insults. Insults, you know, play on people emotion. Also, when you keep telling a person, "Oh yes, you're no good, you're this, you're that, you're that," how you think? What do you think that's gonna? You know, even when you do that to a kid, a child, when you say that to a child, "Oh, you're no good, you this, you that, and you just like this one, you just like that one," those are not good things to say. Those are not good things to say, especially you know what I mean parents. You know what I mean parents turn kids against each other. Oh, you're just like your father. You're just like your mother. You just that. You don't know. And it's though when you say things like that, kids see it in a negative light, or anyone see it in a negative light. And how you think that person feel? Then everybody wants to say, "Oh, we think about my feelings." Yeah, yeah. It's. I'm not saying you don't have feelings, but what do you think about that? How that person feel? How do you think that person feel? Yeah, yeah. I know those kind of people that they lie to you because you know it's. Listen, man. I'm not saying that you know we don't have. Yeah, I have kids. Yeah, I have kids, man. I have kids. I have you know I have kids. I have grown kids, and my youngest is 10. You know what I mean? That's how life is, man. Life, you take it with the good, you take it with the bad. That's the facts of life. That's how it is. You know what I mean? But everyone needs support, man. Everyone needs love, guys. Every person needs love. Everyone needs someone to love them, or you know, to care for them. You ever notice you see those people, you know, in the nursing home or the hospital, nobody comes see them. How do you think those people feel? You know what I mean? Because the family issues, this one don't get on with this one. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. But all I know is that a lot of things gonna go down this coming up because you know this coming up week. I think my mom, you know, we're gonna bury my mom this week, and you know, people haven't heard in years. You know, let me tell you something, people. That's another thing. No, you know what I mean? I'm good, man. I'm good. Let me tell you. You have people who they're not helping your situation better. Instead of, you know, and this instead of your situation get better, it's getting worse. So what that's telling you. So you mean to tell me, you know, you know, this is the sad thing about what I don't understand people, right? when you have kids, right, with a person, who come first, the person or the kids? You know what I mean? Listen, I changed my mindset how I used to think years ago, how I'm thinking now, because I think when I used to think like that years ago, I limit myself and I wasn't walking in the truth. And I always say, people always say this thing, how can you put someone else first? That don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. You have to come first. You have to come first in this life. Because if you don't come first, how the next person, how, if you don't, people, you know, people always say, in a marriage, right? People say in a marriage, would you put your husband first or your kid first in relationship? Who the kids come first? You listen. I understand we love our kids and we want the best for our kids, but I have a question. When I was so depressed, I was so much zoned out, but I didn't pay attention towards the disrespect people at the time. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what it comes in your mind. You feel angry, you feel stressed, you upset for no reason. You know what I mean? You get upset because sometimes, man, the people you hang around with, and it could be family, it could be your family, it could be your husband, it could be your wife, it could be your kids. We have feelings. We have feelings, man. And we forgetting that. What you do. Let me. I will tell you. Listen, man. The only thing you could do is make sure you come first. Look out for your health. Watch guard your health, guard your mental health. You come first because when you put others first, you neglect yourself. You can't. I always think, why people? Oh, I do. I put my kid first. No, you cannot. You cannot, because if you don't take care of yourself and do what you're going to do, who going to take care of them? So you have to come first. If you don't take care of yourself, how you going to take care of them? See, I never understand until I got a little bit older. People say, "Oh, the kids come first." No, they don't, and it's not in a negative way. You know what I mean? And this is what it is. In marriage, a lot of marriage goes sour or just fell apart. Why? Because the wife or the husband don't feel like they belong because other you cannot. And let me tell you something. I keep it real. It's not say you don't love your kids or you trying to yeah, I understand, PK. um what it is, you got to understand that you have to put yourself first, no matter what. No matter what. Whenever you have a person that you're going to cause a rip. You're going to cause a rip because you making the kids that they are the main person, and meanwhile they don't supposed to be the main person in a relationship. Because in relationship, remember before kids came along, your guys had a relationship. And another thing, relationship people, this is what I learned over the years. We are each other. We are individuals. We are separate people. We are separate entity. We even though the word of God, the word of the Most High say, "Oh, leave your mother, house, and father, and cling on to your husband or wife or whatever." Yes, because before the kids came, your guys had a life. You lived together. You did things together. So when the kids come now, that should not be changed. You cannot say, "Oh, I'm going to stop doing and do." No, then what you think is going to happen? And it's not say you mad because the kids, you love your kids, but you have to prioritize and make sure that you don't do things and complain about it. I don't, these things that piss me off. You know what I mean? If you do something, you do it. You don't do it and complain, because that means you're looking for praise. You're looking for acknowledgement. And in life, you're not going to get acknowledgement. I would never understand people who lie to you and then say me it's not true, but we human feel all this. Yes, because we forgetting that we are human and we have emotions and we have feelings. And sometimes we as human, we operate on our feelings and emotion instead of operating on the truth, reality. We get emotional involved. We just get personal involved, just emotional. And when a person is emotional, they don't make reasonable and logical decision. No, they don't. They make stupid and dumb decision because they want immediate gratification of how they feel. I mean, that's how it is, man. You know what I mean? It's. I'm not saying that you should not love your kids or take care of your kids. Yes, you should take care and love your kids, but on the other hand, if you're in a relationship, who come first, the kids or the husband? Who you gonna put first, guys? So you mean to tell me now? Hear this now. Hear reality. You mean to tell me now? You're married and you married and you with your husband, or you're married and you with your wife, and you mean to tell me you're gonna neglect all your responsibility as a wife or a husband to that other person and cater to your kids and do everything for your kids. What about your partner? How do you think your partner gonna feel? And you know what I mean? A lot of people feel like that, man. A lot of people are in that predicament, in that situation, and they don't know how to handle it. But I am telling you right now, I'm done with it. I'm listen, people. I, you know, over my years of life, man, I made some stupid decision because I was putting others, kids, wife, or whatever it is, put others. I'm tired. I'm tired. You know what I mean? So I decided to say that, you know, when my boys went to Japan about a couple years ago during the pandemic, right? And I said, I'm going to start a YouTube channel. And when you start a YouTube channel, you know what I mean, you're not going to get support. And you don't get support from your family, man. You don't. You don't get support because they felt that the time that you're doing, you should be the time that you're spending doing the YouTube, you're not doing the family or you're not doing this. Yes, people, it's a we call it. It's a commitment. You're taking a risk. You're taking a risk on this journey on YouTube and hope people your channel becomes successful. And right now my channel is successful. But do you think anyone say, oh, this and that? No, no one. I'm not looking for no one. I'm not looking for no one to say pat me on my back because I used to support a lot of people with whatever they want to do. I support them. But when I turn around and say, oh, I need support from people, they know way around. So I don't depend on people. I depend on strangers who will like my content, who like what I speak about, reality and truth. I mean, listen, don't rush to get married. There is no see this channel here. Let me tell you something. This channel here is a family channel. Okay, even though I speak about sports, different topic. If you watch my platform, and I also, Gabby, have um a MMA channel called MMA YARDCHAT MMA where I speak about MMA and sports. It's only have 21 subscribers. I just started, but it's pretty good. I'm doing some video over there today, and today I came from work. Today I work overnight, a long hour shift. So I came home today, man, and I said let me go live and talk about my feelings, what I'm feeling this morning, and hopefully it could help someone. My point of view and how I look at things and help someone. Man, don't quit. Listen, man, like I said, this channel is a family oriented channel. You know what I mean? I believe in God. You know what I mean? I try my best to my ability to keep it, you know, keep it nice, pleasant, no cursing, no fighting, no yelling, no backbiting. Everything is, over here is cool. But I'm just saying, man, I'm not going to put myself out there no more because I am tired of people walking over me, talking bad about me, speaking down on me, like I don't have no sense. You know what I mean? It's listen, let me tell you something, people. Just make you think. Let me tell you something. You know, when my mom passed, I'm thinking about a lot of things, guys, because I'm putting nonsense and propaganda and foolish away. I don't want to be bothered with it. Even in marriage, people, I don't want to be bothered with it. I don't. I'm keeping it real. I don't. At this point, I don't care who get mad or not. If you, I'm not saying for you to support my cause, but let me tell you something, people. I will get support from other people, and I keep it real. I am not counting on no one to support me. Family, wife, kids, associates, so-called friends. I am not asking no one to support me. But all I'm saying is that I'm going to be consistent, and I'm going to go out on this journey to see where this journey take me on YouTube. And we are making leadway. We're monetized. Eventually we will start making some money on YouTube. It take time, guys. Nothing happen overnight. Success don't come overnight. And if it does come overnight, you better watch it. You better watch it. You better watch it, guys. Listen, our goal again for this year is to reach 2,000 subscribers, and we are very close. We got 1,800 and maybe say 70 subscribers now. So we close. So we like maybe 130 or maybe like 35 subscribers away. Today's the 1st of November. We still have this whole month of November. We have the whole month of December. And even if we don't make it, it's still a goal that's still there that we will make. And we'll make it, it's all good. But like I said, I don't ask people. I used to ask people come on the channel. I don't do it no more, guys. I decide to stay. I don't want. There's certain people that come on the channel asking they'll come on. Yeah, they'll come on. But I'm talking about in general. I am not asking people to come on. I'm not asking for no one to support me. I don't get no support. Do you know? And I keep it real. Do you know when I look at my subscribers who support this platform most? And it's not my own people. My own people, when they come on my platform, they disrespect me. Um, they talk bad about you. They come in your chat. They just And a lot of people who support me, people is not my people. It's people Asian, Caucasian. Those are people that really support like what I speak about. Same thing for other profile on the other apps. I look to my and I see who support me. I'm like, it's really when you get your own people support you, and it's a damn shame. And I do support a lot of people. I support their cause, and I try to get them on the show to come speak about their business, because we do promotion to speak about their business, whatever they're in, man. But some people, let me tell you, I decide, not to invite certain people on this platform because they never support me from day one, so they're not going to be on. I keep it real, guys. If you don't, why would I? The thing about this, right? I'm not saying I'm hating people on that, but the thing is this, man. People see your vision or what you're trying to do. They see what you're trying to do. You're trying to start up the podcast, and eventually, the podcast reach a certain level and people start getting noticed. And it will. But it's some people want to be noticed and don't want to put in the work. I know it's not easy to support people on social media, especially, I'm not saying you have to believe what I'm saying, what I do, but all I'm saying is that if you see someone out there, trying to be successful, you support them. Like I said, I don't badmouth no people. I don't speak down on people. I just respect people in general and keep it moving, man. The same treatment you give me, I give you. If you treat me like crap, I'm not going to treat you like crap, but I avoid you. I don't come around you, and I will tell you reason why. That's people. Let me tell you, at this point in my life, I'm going to be direct with people and let people know. I'm not playing games. This is what I see. This is what. If you don't like it, you need to go check it. That's it. I am not playing games with people no more. I am not. If you don't want to come on my podcast, if you don't want to support it, you don't. That's your choice. But all I'm saying is, do not be surprised if you don't get the support back. And I'm keeping it real. And I support a lot of people. I'm not getting support back. So guess what? Those people are going to be cut. And I keep it real. There's a lot of people I follow on Instagram and other, and they, I follow them and see what, support their cause. But they don't even reply back to anything I do on social media. Not even a word, nothing. They watch you, they watch. So keep watching, but you will never come on this platform. I keep it real. I prefer for to invite strangers on this platform than friends, God's friend. Oh yeah, yeah, I'm gonna come. Let me tell you, they don't have the audacity to answer their phone. You don't need those people. You don't, and listen, you don't need those people if they don't support your cause. If you invite somebody on your show, and the day of the show, you know, and it's the same thing. I did an interview on Instagram, I think it was last year, and the guy said, you're gonna come on the show, but we agree. Did you think the guy even call us out of respect and say, unfortunately, I can't come? There was only one guy did that called us and listen, the weather, I understand, and it was true. So he was like, I apologize. No, I said, no problem, I understand. But some people, I don't support them. I am not going to support them because they don't support me. I'll keep it real. If you don't support me on social media, why should I support you? You never support anything I do. So you're trying to tell me everything that I do on social media, all my video, all my podcasts, and everything I put out there, you disagree with it. You don't like it. You can't even say hi, good video, nothing. And you see these people every day. But I come to understand you don't need those people. You don't need them. You don't need them. Those are you call leeches. Those people, when you be successful, they want to come grab you and pull you. Oh, yeah, yeah. No, 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 no. See, let me tell you something. Success comes slowly and slowly, but when you become successful, that's when it's just like if you win the lotto. Everybody, family that you didn't even know want to come out the woodwork. Oh, this. Oh, yeah, I'm your auntie this. I'm your auntie that. Now, all of a sudden, so what if I didn't have the money? Would I know you? No. That's what I'm saying. People have their agenda, what they want to do, and keep it real, man. I'm sick and tired of people in general playing mind games. They want immediate gratification. They want you to do everything. And you know how it is, people. You know what I got to do now? And I put my foot down. I'm saying it's done. I don't care who get mad. I'm coming to the point where, let me tell you something, people. Two cannot agree. Two cannot walk if they don't agree down a path, man. You're going to have friction. You're going to have friction. Good morning. Good morning. So, just spreading some vibes, man. Vibes this morning. And how you doing, Empress? How you doing? Good morning. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. Like I tell people, I'm telling people, Empress, I'm speaking to Gabby. She's a young girl. And, she, I was telling her, that you got to be careful with people you hang around with, because people play mind game with you. People don't respect you. Listen, let me tell you something, Gabby. People got to respect your time. People have to respect your time. I'm done with people that don't respect my time. I'm done. A lot of people I'm cutting off now. I am done. Like I told you about, my mom passed away and my eyes open to a lot of things. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. My mom died on Tuesday. Right? She died on Tuesday. And remember, guys, I told you I had some issue way before that. Some trauma was dumped on me, and I was still trying to cope with that. And now this happened. My mom passed away. I'm not mad because my mom passed away because she lived her life, a long course. People, let me tell you something, people. Church people, one of the worst people on this earth. Let me tell you something. These people, let me tell you how these people are so wicked. And I don't care who get mad if they watch this or not. At this point, I don't give a damn if they get mad or not. I'm keeping it real. Okay, my mom passed on Tuesday. The person who's supposed to be the pastor that's supposed to do I'm not going to call their name. The pastor that's supposed to be doing this service is out of the country. So you want me to keep my body till the 21st of November? What bullshit is that? So we tell them, hell no, if you're not here. she will bury this week. She will get buried, and that's. Let me tell you, how you going to tell a person that died on the 20, whatever, in April, in October, late last week in October, the 28th, I think, 27th, not sure what date it was, and you telling that person to keep the body. So who's going to pay for it? Do you know you got to pay for the long term of the body staying in the funeral parlor? Don't you know that? These people are sick. That's what these church people are wicked. You want to tell her, keep my mother body for almost a month. We said that ain't happening like that. My mom just in the cleaners get picked up today. Boom. By next week, she will get her service and she. Hear this now. Out of the blue, I'm getting phone call. Not even a phone call, a text. Oh, blah, 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 condonians, la, 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 la. Watch a bunch of crap. Not even once. These people text me and say, how are you? For years. And I don't take, I used to call them, I said, I'm not doing it no more. These people are hypocrites. 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 Yeah, your parents is right. You know, life is hard. Life is not, my family told me that the world is bad. Yeah, the world is working. The world is evil. The world is evil. Don't you know people love wickedness more than good? People will lie to you and tell you what you see with your own eyes. You can't believe it. Don't believe what you see. What people no, don't believe it. We. So these people that I said that they're hypocrites. None of them call me. People I haven't heard in years have my number. One person I called a couple weeks ago, trying to get some information of what went down because I'm sure that person know a lot of crap that went down. I left a message for that person, right? Yeah, anyone could betray you. That's what I'm saying. Even church people. So I called that person. I said to the person, you need to call me because there is certain situation that I'm sure you're aware of and you could clarify certain thing. Did you think that person called me? But that person was calling me all this time. But soon as I say enough is enough because I need to confront these people. Now their phone missing. They don't call nobody. Their phone just ring. Now they don't want to pick up. So I reached to that person on Facebook. I said, listen, I need to speak to you. And I know that person saw it. Two people I did that to. And I know that person saw the text. And I said, okay, somebody's playing game in there. Okay, I said, all right. So my mom passed, and I said, you know what? This is a new age right now. This is a new walk. This is a new. My eyes been open to see how people been moving over the years. Some people ain't good. Even church people, be careful. Be careful, because those church people, they are the most hypocrites on this planet. They lie to you, they manipulate you, they beguile you. At the same time, all they want is your money and your tithes. But when it comes down to help you, let me tell you something, people. Thank God for my brother and myself, because when my mom needed someone, did you think the church? Church didn't do one damn thing. My mother went to this church for how many years and paid her tithes and offering. And you trying to tell my mom, because you out of the country, you tell her to hold my mother body for how many weeks and weeks? You are a liar. I don't care who get mad. Let me tell you something, people. That's the selfishness what these people want to do, because guess what? They want the light. And guess what? I don't give a damn if none of them come, because my mom know all of them was hypocrites. Those people are hypocrites. If they don't call me, I know they didn't call my mother. Because my mother used to say, they don't call me. And I know my mom, you know, she was 95. Her long-term memory was good, but the short-term memory wasn't good. But I know if my mom says something, I know she's not lying. She don't have no reason to lie. Not once those people call and say, oh, how your mother doing? Who's taking care of your mother? How your mother hygiene? How is this? How is that? None of them. Me and my brother. Till we get an agency to come in. And there was one girl, big up. I'm going to call her name Stacy. She helped us. Big up, Stacy. I thank you. I love you. I appreciate what you did. She's the only one in the church took the initiative, and another lady. Everybody else wiped their hand free. And my mother gave money to these people and this organization for years and years. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Yeah, listen. It's not everyone your friend. Some people come to spy out your liberty. Some people come to see what you're doing, to see what you're doing over here, because they know what you're doing. You're going to be successful. It's a damn shame. It's a shame. And these people think that because I don't say nothing, I sit back. I watch. Like I said, I have an issue trusting people because people always do some shit backhanded. They're always doing some because they always want to benefit themselves. That's what I'm saying. You have to find people who share your same value and character. Then your life be smooth. Get rid all it. Listen, I cut off a lot of people years ago. I'm ready to cut off some more now. Starting with the church people, I already cut them off. And this is going to be the first time in how many years I'm going to see these hypocrites. And I would tell them, people, I don't have no. Let me tell you something, people. Let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you guys a story. Years ago, I used to go to church. Years ago, people. Years ago. They was having a 50th anniversary for our church. That church was way before I was born. That was years ago. The church was there. I don't know many years now. That church is old. That church been in 50 years. When I came here, oh boy. So what happened now? My mom went to that church. People, I'm talking about decades. Decades. I'm looking back now and I'm seeing what the situation going back there now. Yeah, only in God we have complete trust. That you said, see, that's the thing. Let me tell you something. When I heard about the 21st of November, I said, what? I told my sister, my sister, are these people out of their mind? You see the selfish how these people are? Selfish. Let me tell you something. When people know that you have the favor of God, anything you do, God will multiply it because you're doing the favor of God. And when you're in the favor of God, you will become successful in due time. But what I'm saying is this. When I used to go to the church, one of the biggest thing in church is family business church, where these people cannot see outside of their family. They give people all titles. My mother said she didn't want no name mother because she ain't no mother for these people in this church. She said she a mother for her kids. And I respect what she said. She said, I don't want that title. It was given to her. And she said, mother of what? But she took it out of respect. Everybody else getting titles. Who minister this, minister that, minister this, minister that, deaconess, this and this. Everybody getting title. Somebody said, wait, no. If everybody want to be the chief, who going to be the Indian to fight the war? They got quiet. If everyone want to be the king and be the chief, who going to fight the battles when the battle is on? No one, because everybody think they're too good. The church mash up because everybody's too caught up on titles. Till this day, let me tell you something, people, and I keep it real. I don't give a damn if they see this video or not, because I'm probably going to put it on Instagram and Facebook. Hear this now. Those same people, they don't understand the gift, how the gift God work. They don't understand because they think just because we are simple-minded, they cannot see that we cannot see. Let me tell you something. When I reach out to God, I say, God, if I'm going to this thing, that's what I say. If I'm going to this thing, you better make yourself real to me. I don't want to hear nobody's story. I don't want to hear nobody's testimony. I want you to make yourself real to me. And God said, oh yeah? God said, okay, I'm going to make myself real to you. And I said, God, prove to me that you are God. Prove to me. I challenge you, prove to me, and God answered the challenge. So that's the true and living God that I serve. I don't serve nobody. I don't serve no pastor. I don't serve no minister, because they're all talking a bunch of crap. Because when I was there, people, I'm not putting myself on no damn pedestal, but I'm telling you the God honest truth. I had a vision where the church supposed to be. And I come to the understanding I should have never said anything to those people. Because the vision that I gave them, they didn't like it because it was from God. They didn't like it. They didn't like it. They didn't like it. They didn't like it one bit. And another thing, this is how I operate in God. I said, God, if you're going to do something, you have to make it real to me. If you're going to do it, and God said, listen, God did some things to me only but God. Only but God. The church become very political. The church is not about winning people's souls no more. The church is about fattening their pocket and putting family members in positions. I told them the vision. People get mad. Not even once those so-called church people reach out talking about one Sunday. I just did it just to see their face and reaction. And I said they're lying. They are lying. Oh, we've been praying for God, this and that. You are a liar. And another thing, I cannot be at a place and praying to God for 25 years and nothing is happening. That means something is wrong. Every time I hear what's going on in that church, it's the same propaganda year after year. Where is the spirituality growth? Where is God growth in this? There is no God in this, because everything these people do is banquet this, banquet that. Everything is to benefit the church, nothing to benefit the people. When I speak out on that, they get mad. Oh, then they say, oh, so when I pop up that Sunday with my two boys, oh, hear what the hypocrite them say. Oh my God, we've been praying for God, this and that. What God have to do with that? These people don't believe in action. They believe in faith, but no action. Faith and action work together. Faith without work is dead. These people pray and pray and pray and pray and pray, and God said, keep praying. Keep praying. Because nothing going to happen, because these people refuse to do the labor. And when the labor was there for them to get the work done, they said, oh, you're not in charge. Listen, it's not saying in charge. If you put somebody in the certain head of something, that means you give them the okay to run it. And it was running real good until these people in this church, when I confront them, people, for years and years, people, I was doing a clothes drive, years and years, helping the community. Church was growing, God was moving. But you have some people who are jealous and backbiting and wicked because they wasn't getting the light. I wasn't saying doing this thing for, no, I was doing it because I wanted to take young people off the street on Jersey Street. That's where the church in the ghetto, where the church is supposed to be, because the most God said he came for the sick and the poor. People who need God's word. That's what the word of God have to do, to bring them liberty. And these people took credit. The last cloud drive I had, people, it was a big disgrace with one of the ministers. I said, you know what? I'm done. I'm done. And the church been stagnated like that for years and years, because these people do not have the mind of mission work to build up the people mindset, to bring them to the creator, to make them change their ways. People, they doing just a ritual, a tradition. God regurgitate the same prayer. You go to church, you hear the same prayer over and over. Like these people practice. When you go to church, you hear some of these people praying like they're praying for God to bring down fire from heaven. And the prayer ain't going up in a mess. Ain't doing nothing, because these people just want to be recognized. Tired people. I'm tired. Let the truth be told. I told you, my mom passed away, and that's it. Let the truth be told. I don't give a damn. No, I don't care who get mad. And if these people come to the wake and start their propaganda, I will put them in their place. I will put them in their place like I did before. Let me go back to the story I was telling you. So the church had a 50th anniversary. Only one person that heard what I said. He said, man, I give you mad respect for standing to those people. Okay. The 50th anniversary on Staten Island. So I said to them, this is wrong. I said, what you're doing is wrong. I said, you are doing something that is wrong. How can your all guys come from Brooklyn and say that you was part of something and you was never there, and took all the light? And I said to the person in the church who was doing it, and I could drop her name too. I could drop her name. I said to her, and another brother was this, man, I respect. He said, listen, I said, I'm not going to be part of that picture, because what you're doing is wrong. I said, there's two other persons that you need to call to find out what the history of the church, and these people turn head deaf and do what they want to do. I mean, said the devil is a liar. I said, I'm not going to be, and the pastor was there. I said, I'm not going to be part of, because what you're doing is wrong. And I walked out. That was the last time these people are ever involved in their church propaganda, because these people are wicked and evil. Let me tell you something. The most wicked thing you could find is in church, because the world have it already. It's the church is where the devil come and put his altar. Because in the book of Thessalonians, to the devil going to come into the church and present himself that he is God. And look what's going on now in the churches. So you blame these pastors. You blame these so-called pastors, Pastor Jamel Bryan, Pastor Reverend Al Sharpton. And these people are lying demons from hell. These people, all their interest is money. The church is a business. You have ATM in churches now. You have them fix up the church people. They fix up the church. And let me tell you something. They fix up the church for who? Because the church is empty as the day a building was built. Empty. No one in the church. Because their priority is wrong. They better not. Listen, don't come here with that the YN word. Don't come here with that nonsense. Don't come here with that nonsense. Because your guys like to use that word, and when the Caucasian person call you that name, you'll get mad. It's the same word. If a black person use it, a white person use it, it's the same word. But when all of these rappers use it, like all these people use it, like DJ Khaled use that word, everybody's okay with it. But he's not using his. Stop the propaganda. See, that's what I'm saying. Listen, I am tired of our people. We are the most ridiculous and selfish and stupid people on this earth. I am telling you, people, because I'm saying it hurt for me to say it, because there's certain things that we do, it don't make no sense. It make no sense. Yeah. Catering to the whole building, have all type of banquet, fish fry, all of that I speak against. I said, this is not right. Everything these people do is taking and not giving nothing. And the church is supposed to give. The church is supposed to give. But every time the church out, they hand out the banquet, this, that, everything is for the church. And when you ask these people, do something for the community. Oh, we're not going to go too far from home base. Everybody's a minister. Let me tell you something. Anyone could be a minister, you know. But the point that get me, do you have the unction of the Most High? That's the problem. That's where it is. Is the Most High with you? That's the thing. Leading the people straight to hell, not teaching them nothing. Some of them don't even read. Somebody, yeah. So yeah, and you just know when you ask me these people in church, oh, I gotta hear what my pastor gotta say. So the pastor is the one that is giving you life. Your pastor is the one that tell you these people. Let me tell you something, man. I am sick, man. I am tired. I am done. Like I said, I don't care who get mad. People get mad all they want. Husband get mad. Wife get mad. Kids get mad. Nephew, nieces, grandparents. Everybody can get mad. I don't give a damn. I don't care. At this point in my life, people, I don't care how people take it. You want to take it how it is. It is what it is. Yeah. This see they go to school to teach the propaganda, because here this man said, this man said, when a pastor go to school, they teach him how to preach. They teach him how to preach the word of God. Nobody can teach you how to that. It's God himself got to teach you that. How to bring forth his word. So when people teaching you, that means you bringing some type of a tradition. Oh, do this. Get that. Oh, people. My daughter, listen, you're still on for 1 o'clock, right? I'm going to get some rest. We're going to go on for 1 o'clock because she said 1 o'clock. I mean, you know what I mean? It's, listen, life could be better. Life could be better, yes. Life could be better, but what are you going to do? You know, you take it with you good, you take it back. You need, yeah. Um, yeah, man, I'm just, Yeah, I know. You know what I mean? Listen, how long, I don't know how long this interview today gonna take, but you know what I mean, I'm not, tell you the truth, man. I'm just the since Thursday, man. I'm just tired. I'm done. I'm just done. I'm just done. I can't with this crap no more. I'm just done with everything. I'm fed up. I'm fed up. I'm really fed up. I'm just, I don't know, man. I'm just tired. I'm tired of everything. To be honest, I'm fed up. I'm fed up. I'm fed up to how things turned out. I'm fed up how certain things went. You know what I mean? I'm fed up how I didn't have no say so in nothing. You know, I'm fed up that I was dumped on. I'm fed up. I'm trying to build that relationship. I'm fed up. I'm fed up. I'm fed up. You know what I mean? And it's not just me alone fed up with this. A lot of people who involved in the situation, you know, where it's listen, man. It's not let people that. It's not about that, man. It's I tell you, man. If I could do certain things over, I'd do it over again. You know, I do it over a different way if I could do it over because you know, one of the biggest issue that I have, man. I have I care too much for people. That's the problem, man. That's the problem. That's the problem. I care too much for people in a certain way, and people don't respect that. They don't see it. So I can't be. You know what I mean? I have to cut some strings. You know what I mean? I have to cut. You know what I mean? And I can't go in the new year like this. I cannot go in the new year like this. You can't go. Yeah, it's a lot. Yeah, I know it's a lot. I need to turn it off, man. It's oh my daughter. Only if I you don't know, man. You know what I mean? Sometimes, support, man, support. Sometimes you get support from strangers, support. Listen, I'm not asking nobody for no support, man. I'm not all I'm saying is this. I just had enough. I had enough of the propaganda. I'm tired. I just want peace, man. You know what I mean? If people can't see that and see that, reality that you gain all listen, that's one thing my this did what this debt showed me, man. You gain everything in the world. And hear this now. This will probably make me feel like this. So for the last couple of weeks, my brother and I, I've been going through like the clothes and things like that, and donation and putting her dress in the cleaners that she gonna get buried in and all that. Then I'm looking, I'm like, my God, she didn't have a lot of clothes. She had a lot, but not a lot. A lot, but not a lot. I'm like, wow, two closets full of clothes. I'm like, wow. And my mom used to dress nice, man. And I'm like, wow, she ain't taking nothing with her. She's not taking nothing. I remember, I remember when she said, and all the hats. Yes, I have a hat for her too. So when my mom passed away, I kind of knew it. I said it was just that Tuesday when I no the Wednesday when I got up, I was like, was it a Tuesday? I'm not sure. What was it? No, the Tuesday. Yeah, something was off. Do you know this, my daughter? It was so crazy that do you know that I put on my jacket backwards all day? I didn't even know my jacket was on backwards. I didn't know. And people, I don't even know. I don't know. I'm not even about people. So I'm like, I mean to tell me, I said, wait a minute here. I said, you mean to tell me nobody could tell me that my jacket was on backwards, people? I said, oh. So I said, wow, man. But, my mom, right? So We went. I remember she called me one time. She said, "Oh, Donald, come." I said, "All right." I said, "I'll come tomorrow." I said, "All right, right." So I got dressed. She was ready dressed. She said, "Come on, we're going." I said, "Where we going?" She said, "I'm going to the funeral parlor." I'm like, "What?" Remember, we spoke about it, right? We spoke about it, and this lady said, she want to make, her plans while she's alive. So everything that you see that's going to go down this week, my daughter, that's what she wanted. The dress, down to the everything, the shoes, everything. We got to make sure that we carry it out. I had to go look for the dress. The dress was there. Look for it. Put in the cleaners, the shoes, everything. Listen, my mom told me this. Remember one day I wasn't, went to her. She said, "Listen." She came over and she said, "Oh," she said, "Look at the dress." She said, "This is the dress that I want to be buried in. It's lavender and cream." Lavender and cream, because she says it's royalty. And do you know that's do you know, people, to be honest, that is my wedding color, lavender and cream. People, to get lavender roses and cream wasn't easy, but we got them someplace way out there in Interville. And you want to hear something? My mother flowers, the flowers that my mom wear, my wife bouquet, my bush, whatever they call it, everything. You want to hear this? Is preserved by itself. We didn't add nothing to it. We didn't spray nothing on it. It just preserved in the living room, in the kitchen, in the open glass. I'm like, wow. I said, what? So yeah, yeah. So when she made her arrangements, she was like, she said, "I don't want nobody to worry about nothing." That's why I didn't worry about her, man. I didn't worry about my mom. I did. I worried, but I didn't worry. I wasn't concerned like that, because I even have to remind her, my daughter. I had to remind your grandmother. I said, "Listen, remember what you told me?" She said, "What?" She said, "God told you in your old age He would take care of you, and He did, people." Oh my God. This lady, 95 years old, still could walk around, still could sit up in bed, still do everything, go to everything, people. But she was saying, "I'm tired. I'm waiting for the Lord to take me home." And God took her home. But the one thing my mother teach me, man, never give up on God. Never. Listen, people, I born and grew up seeing my mother serving God. That's all she knew. Serving God and, helping people out. She helped a lot of people, man. But, I'm not sad. I mean, it just, you hate to see a loved one go, but I'm glad she's gone. I'm glad. Because there's nothing here for her. No. She did her work. She did her time. And for me to say, "Oh, she need more time," I can't say that. That'd be selfish of me to say that. Long life, yeah, long life. So, you know what I mean? Like I'm saying, man, some of these people in these churches, I'm speaking from experience, guys. I don't want to be like, oh, like I'm being vindictive. I'm speaking for what I witnessed over the years. These people are hypocrites. Hypocrites. Listen, these people never call me. Even the pastor haven't called me. Even their assistant minister haven't called me. I don't give a damn if they'll call me or not. So now I'm gonna have to see these people this week And I'm not going to be no hypocrite. I'm going to like, well, you have my number, don't you? I'm not calling none of these people. I don't. I'm not. I could call, but I'm not calling none of these people. I never did. I never will. And they are not in my circle. They're only in the circle my mom passed away, and we have to pass. But away from that, they're going to be going after that. Because there is nothing that edifying that these people are doing over these years in the church. And I'm keeping it real. Nothing edifying. This whole propaganda system, someone is lying. They're lying, people. They're lying. And that's why that church will never be successful, because they lie. They lie. They lie how the church started. People, they're lying. I don't care who get mad. And I need to tell these people, they need to be honest with God, because the way the church with people, these people are liars. They support propaganda. The pastor that who would die before in Florida, I'm not going to drop his name, they did a lot of backhanded deal, people. Backhanded deal. Trickery. People. All right. Let me tell you how the propaganda is, and I keep it real. Yes. What would you prefer? If you got $38,000 to buy a building, would you buy a storefront church, or would you buy a church? A church. They got counseling to go buy a storefront church for the same amount of money for the 38,000 years ago, but they prefer to go spend money, go buy a storefront church, and you have a church that there. From what my mom told me, the deacon at the time was a good man, not perfect, but a good man. He went with my father to go purchase the church. I don't know why these people have these terms and mentality about Mother Church in Brooklyn was a disaster. Those people was jealous and envious. The deacon cried and said those people had malice in their heart because the church here was better than for the church in Brooklyn. So the pastor advised them to go buy a storefront church instead of buying a church with the pastor's quarters. Everything is a church. The building is a church building, but they go to spend the same money. What is that telling you? What is that telling you? Let me tell you something. I will never be on the church no more, and I'm going to tell them the reason why. I'm going to tell them. I'm going to tell them the reason why I cannot be in that church, because the church is formed on a lie. Money. So hear this now. I'm sharing this testimony because these are the testimony my mom left me, and I'm sharing it. My mom said the deacon cried. He said why they didn't want us to get to church, because they was jealous. Because a little church on Staten Island have a handful of people, not a handful of people that time, church had good people in there, supporting the church to buy this new church, got the money. And before you go take the money to go buy a church, you go buy a storefront and you go fix up a storefront. And you need to fix up that church. What? Who's that work here? God is not in that. All right. Those people, they are the leaders of the church. They are the ministers. They are this all family. Same as TD Jake, family business. But is the word of God preaching? No. Is their soul being saved? No. But money's being made. Let me tell you something. God help those people. God help them. Because if you're praying and fasting for 25 years, you think God is stupid? You think God is an idiot? You think God's going to send you people and you have the people there? but you didn't realize the talent you had. People, the church had talent. Just because it's a family, they want to keep it in the family. They didn't get no other advice from no one else. People from the choir to the pastor to the minister to the deacon, the all family. Choir director, young people director, group leader, that all family are leading all family. So if it's all family, where is their place for the simple person that looking for a place to worship God in spirit and in truth? But everybody family got labels. Who's deacon, deaconess, this, who's minister, this, who's that, who's this, who's that. Titles don't mean nothing. You praying for 25 years for God. If you send this, God send that. God not sending nothing. Because God said you had what you need, but you didn't pay attention and you didn't use what you have. So that's the way it is, people. What's going on? And I'm ready to log off. It's 10:30. I'm ready to log off. I'm just, I mean, I hope, Gabby, she's a young girl, I mean, like I said, this platform reach a lot of people. And, I hope you just stay true to yourself, girl. Stay true to yourself. You know what I mean? Stay true to yourself and be real. And guess what? You cannot lie to God. Cannot lie to God. You can't lie to God. So thanks everyone coming in, man. Empress, what's going on? Yeah, we have to keep up the fight, man. We have to keep up the fight. We have to keep up the fight. You know what I mean? It's getting it's getting there. Thank you for the like. It's getting there. Yes, Empress, talk to you later, man. I'll call you a little bit. All right, people. Thanks for joining me. Make sure you press like, share. Saturday vibes. Look for some content putting out today, guys. I got to get back on the ball. I got to get back. You know what I mean? Because YouTube is my therapy right now, guys. Okay. You know what I mean? Come out, talk to people. And hopefully the word I say could set people free. You know what I mean? Yeah, keep up the fight, man. We got to keep up the fight. Keep up the fight. Keep up the fight. You know what I mean? Pray for your family. Be honest with your family. Be true to them. Be true to you. Be true to yourself. And most of all, be true to God, man. You know what I mean? Like I said, there's a lot of people I'm going to cut off before now and the end of the year. I don't care. I don't really care at this point. Because they're not doing nothing for me. So listen, it's time, you got to evaluate your life. You have to evaluate your life. You have to evaluate who's in it, who's valuable, who's not. If they're not valuable to you guys, everyone is valuable. But if they're not valuable to you you kick them to the curb because they're going to become baggages. These people are baggages. Some of your friends are baggages. They come in just to spy your liberty, or they come in to throw their crap on you, to disturb your peace or bring bad vibes. You don't let them in your house. You say no, you ain't coming in. And listen, you be honest with these people. No, I cannot let you come disturb my peace because you come here with this vibes. I don't like it. I just had to correct one of the ladies this morning at work. I said no. I said listen, So what happened was they changed the assignment, and I know the assignment we're supposed to have assignment for a week, and just because we didn't have a monitor to watch, my assignment should be in the middle, but they put me in the back. But I said okay. I know what I said to her. I don't have time to play the game. Give me the assignment. It's done. From that comment when I said I don't have time to play a game, they know oh man, now they're looking at me all night. I'm like, don't look at me all night. I didn't say nothing. See, the people who do the wickedness, they're the one always looking at you because they are so concerned that you're gonna know. And you'll find out. So don't worry about those people, man. let me tell you something. Those people, they come and go. They're leeches, but you don't let them suck you dry. You don't let them score. These people, what they do is suck your energy, make you feel bad, make you feel like you no one, make you feel like you're worthless. They're trying to bring you down or discredit you, call you all type of names, and make you feel like you're not loved. These people, they don't love themselves. That's how they see themselves, and they want to reflect themselves on you. So you tell them before they come in here, you cut it. So listen, keep it going. That's what I told them. I said, give my assignment. It's okay. I keep it moving. I mean, you gotta let these people know, man, that you're not a sucker. You know what I mean? They might think you a sucker because the way you move, or you too quiet, you too friendly, too passive. Yeah, no. But I have enough, man. And like I said, some of my friends, I'm gonna unfollow some people on social media too because they ain't doing nothing for me. Keep it real. You go on social media is networking to work with people. So whatever that's it. If listen, I'm going through my whole. And some people, if I'm going to, yep, and they might feel the same way about me too. Hey, let it be. I don't care. But for me, for me and my peace, no, man. I value my peace and my insanity. And because too many things going on these days. People want to make you feel like you're going crazy. People like saying what you're saying is not true. You're making up story and make people. Then you start doubting yourself. I don't. I think we should do the interview after the funeral. Yeah, I'm gonna call and tell her too. I think I'm gonna call and tell her, listen, I can't do it today, man, because my mom passed and I can't really do it. I mean, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna tell her that we can't do it this week. Yeah, I need time for me. Yeah, I need time, man. I need time for me. Like I said, support is a good thing, man. Support, people who support your dream. Listen, like I said, I'm doing this for a reason and a purpose, man, and I put the work in, yeah, but I mean, my offspring, they will enjoy it. Trust me, they will enjoy it. They will enjoy it. And people not going to see what you're doing until it's done, and they're weeping from the benefits of. Oh, see that's what it is. You know what I mean? But it's not all the time you're going to get support. You know what I mean? But don't let that stop you. Don't let that discourage you. Keep going forward despite of no one support you or no one believe in your dream. But guess what? God believe you. So God is, counting God. He will support you. He will encourage you. Because when no one is there, let me tell you, so when friend forsake you, wife, girlfriend, husband, boyfriend, whatever relationship you in, blah 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 blah. People just, but God never forsake you. He's always there, people. That's one thing you count on is God. That's one thing you count on. God, He never leaving us. But other people, you can't count on them, man, because they're gonna bring you bad news and betray you and tell you all type of. Yeah, you need time. I need time for myself. Yeah, man. Yeah, I need time. But what can you do, my daughter? You know what I mean? It is what it is, man. It is what it is. I'm gonna call in today until unfortunately I can't do it because it's. I mean, I'm just gonna focus on putting up some video today, if I can. You know what I mean? But yeah. My son had his friend over here last night. They went trick or treating, so he spent the night over here. I'm like, man, listen. But they play soccer, and they're good people. Good people, man. And Empress, right? Check this out now. When I did that interview about, see that's why I said, people always put themselves in the spotlight or blow themselves up. So when I made a video about, I haven't met one good Trinidad. Oh my God. Well, what do you mean you haven't met one good Trinidad? What do you mean by that? Listen, in my experience, I haven't met one good Trinidad. That away from shorties. And that's why I tell people don't take it personal. I'm not saying all Trinidad, but I'm saying majority, the one that I met, people. It was bad. Bad, bad. bad. And I'm speaking honest. But am I saying all the Trinidad people like that? No. Am I saying all the Jamaican people are wicked or bad? No. But we know there are some wicked Jamaican people in Trinidad. We know that. We know for a fact. But people get mad and take it personal. Oh, there's no and stop unfollow you and I look at listen, if you listen, like I tell people, if you don't have a strong heart and a strong you're not gonna be on this platform. You can't cry over spilled milk. So it is what it is. Thanks everyone for coming in, man. We on for an hour and 30 minutes. Wow. I gotta get off. Guys, make sure you subscribe, share. And we're working on our watch time, guys. We are working on our watch time. And hopefully I'm seeing the monitor. I don't know, man, but I'm just waiting to the end of the year till all the information gather. But I think we should be monetized with the 4,000 hour by the end of the year. It just take time for it to dump in the system, the YouTube system. But if we need to move, we need to move quick. We need to do it before the end of the year, And I'm gonna do some content today and push some content today. So guys, next year watch it, subscribe it, and share the video, guys. Enough love, Empress. All right, talk to you later. All right, people, I'm out. Thanks everyone that came in the chat. Thank you. I don't know how many subscribers. We probably got a couple of subscribers. You know what I mean? Thank you very much, guys. I appreciate it. Enough love. All right, people.